I am fully aware of the consequences of my actions and have accepted my fate and hereby plead mercy to the victims, the state of Florida, and this court.
This man who brutally killed a Chicago Bears fan at the Jacksonville Landing will now spend the rest of his life in prison. Just a few hours ago, a judge handed down the sentence in the case of Matthew Hinson. He brutally stabbed 42-year-old William Christopher Petrie, who was in town from Illinois to attend the Bears and Jaguars game in 2012. Channel 4 Scott Johnson is live at the Duval County Courthouse with reaction from Petrie's family. Scott?
They are relieved, Mary, that Matthew Hinson will spend his life behind bars without chance of parole. This after Hinson's defense attorneys came into the Duval County Courthouse today to try and say, look, this is a guy who had PTSD, post-traumatic stress disorder, from his time in the military, and he should have a lesser sentence as a result. The hearing lasted hours. Matthew Hinson was facing his victim's family as they read impassioned statements about the impact of William Petrie's murder. Petrie's mother, who lost her own husband just weeks before her son was killed, addressed the court but often turned toward Hinson.
Dealing with Chris's death is 700 times harder. I'm not sure I have the strength.
Petrie's mother and sister both spoke, while his wife and daughter, too overcome with emotion, had the prosecutors read statements for them.
My heart breaks and aches every day when I look at them and I witness how their lives have been turned upside down.
An expert witness for the defense testified Hinson suffered from post-traumatic stress disorder after his time on a submarine in the Navy. The defense used this to try and show that he killed Petrie in some sort of drunken, blacked-out PTSD rage, hoping that might knock down his sentence. Prosecutors had their own expert poke holes in that theory, who said Hinson regularly exaggerated his experience as a sailor and actually viewed himself as being like Steven Seagal's character in the movie Under Siege. They say PTSD had nothing to do with it. I got a chance to talk to Petrie's family after the sentence was handed out.
Well, now it can be closed, yes. We can move on. It's how and what was done. You know, he fractured all of our hearts. It's not the same no more.
Using post-traumatic stress disorder and serving your country as an excuse, never use that as an excuse for any sort of behavior to, purposely take someone's life.
It was in 2012 when Hinson unexpectedly to prosecutors pleaded guilty to second-degree murder. His defense lawyers were trying to get the sentence knocked down to 10 to 20 years in prison, with time after that for probation, but the judge didn't go for it, sentencing him to life. We're live downtown. Scott Johnson, Channel 4, the local station.
Scott, did you talk with defense attorneys after the sentencing? Will they appeal?
I did ask them, Mary. They have 30 days to do that. They just told me quickly as they walked by me, we will look at all avenues we have available to us. Mary?
Scott Johnson reporting live from the courthouse.